What's going on, everybody? Today I'm here to talk to you about two things. We're going to talk about being accountable within your life and taking ownership for the actions and things that go on in your life. The first part, being accountable, whether positive or negative, no matter what your situation happened to be, you need to be accountable for all things that goes on. You need to be accountable for what your actions are. You need to be accountable for the people you choose to bring around you. You need to be accountable for the things that you choose to do and the places that you choose to go. There's a lot of people out there that always try to take blame or put blame on other people when things are going wrong in their life. They'll say things like they're hanging out with the wrong group and that's why they're doing some of the things they do. Or nobody in their family did anything to that point, so therefore they don't want to succeed to get to that next spot. When I hear that, and I have sympathy for everybody out there, but I see a lack of accountability, and why I think that is such a bad thing. When you are making excuses about something, you are wasting time. Time is very valuable. How we use our time management is one of the most valuable things that we have. So yes, even though some of us may be in some bad situations that we may not have had much control over, we still need to be accountable for us and what we choose to do. Even if that may not be the right thing, even if somebody may have did something to you, you harping on that, you just using excuses of that person, the people you're around, never gonna get you where you wanna be. If you got people in your life that aren't getting you to the point to where you wanna get, change your circle. You can change your circle by literally going and hanging out with a different group. Or if you're loyal to your peoples, literally change your circle. Meaning you learn something, provide value to the people in your circle so they can see the value and change entire circle. So everybody's thinking like you. You have an opportunity. Be accountable for what you do. And the second part is taking ownership. When you're accountable for things that you do, you need to own it. Own what goes well, own what doesn't go well in your life. Not everything is gonna be great. Nobody is perfect in this world. As long as you're standing for something and you come from a place that's genuine and you truly believe the things that you are doing are for the right, you should have no embarrassment or no reason to not take ownership for what you do. Even in times, if taking that ownership may shed bad light on you, it's better than trying to reflect it off to other people, trying to find a scapegoat for the reasons things are going wrong with what you have going on. Now, with these situations, the best thing I can do is practice what I preach. So I never want to come on here and say something or talk to some of you guys and not actually be living it in my own life. So with some of the things that I have to be accountable and take ownership from, this nonprofit, Community Level Up, I was one of the founders and I've been a big pusher to get this kind of off the ground, and we're slowly building. The people around me chose to elect me as president to push this on, and I'm very grateful for that. With that role of being the president of an organization, I have to be accountable for everything. I have to take ownership for everything. If I bring in a bad employee, if I bring in a bad person, if I don't communicate enough with somebody else and they go do something wrong under our name, that's on me. I fully own that and I fully understand that. If I don't develop something right, we don't succeed the way we should, the bills don't kind of get paid, the books don't get done, any of that stuff that needs to be done for me being in a presidential role, I'm accountable for, I take ownership for. And if something goes wrong, even if it's something to where I was nowhere around when it happened, say I provided a plan for somebody else, they went out and did that job, but they did a bad job at getting that plan across. I myself have two options. I could blame that person and be like, yo, you know what? You didn't do it the way that it should and be mad at them. Or I can look at myself and say, hey, did that person, first off, was their goal to do it the wrong way? And if their goal is to do something the wrong way, then it's on me because I brought in a bad person from the beginning. But let's say that their goal isn't to do it the wrong way. Then it's on me because I must have not communicated something to them, or I must have had expectations giving them to do something that they weren't capable to do. regardless what the situation was, I need to be at fault for that. I need to come back to the drawing table and change it. So, with your life, if anything's going wrong, be accountable. Take ownership. Try that for a month. Never put the blame on anybody else. Never say it's not anybody else's fault but yourself, no matter what the situation happens to be. By just having that mindset, you cut out your procrastination and you save valuable time that you then can use that time to educate yourself, to grind and get yourself where you need to be. I'd appreciate you guys, like always, checking me out. If you like this video, make sure you drop a like, share it to somebody it may help. If you're interested in any of our services, we have youth programs, we have adult programs, we have public speakers that we have coming out. Make sure you reach out to Community Level Up. You can find me on LinkedIn, or you can hit my email, which I'll leave in them comments. I'd appreciate y'all. Let's keep being accountable. Let's start taking ownership, and let's thrive into our futures. Have a fantastic day.